Yes, I see. This will be excellent for the viewers later. There's nothing there, it's just blank. But I wasn't doing that for effect, there was a fly right there. No, it's a big show tonight. The show coming up, we were celebrating some very big birthdays this weekend. Helen Mirren and Mick Jagger. Hang on. Both very different, of course, got it. Both very different. One's a wrinkly old bitch who's still doing well. And the other one is Helen Mirren. Now, come on! We won't do that. Now, the Barack Obama campaign is coming out with a new line of pajamas. Do you hear about the pajamas? No, they're calling them ojamas. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, ha, 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 ha. John McCain already has his line of bedtime clothes. They're called adult diapers. But do you know what I'm excited about? Sorry, I've got a very scratchy knee. Well, it's not scratchy, it's, what is it, itchy. I'm scratching it. Do you know what I'm excited about? I'll tell you the truth. It's Comic Con this weekend. Big comic book convention in San Diego. I'm going to go. Not really. No, I am. I can't wait, because, you know, I love the Comic Con. There'll be the freaks and the makeup, the geeks wearing the strange costumes. Then I will leave my house and go to Comic Con. None of this is going to be in the show. Don't worry about it. The show is actually good. This crap is now over. We'll be right back.
Ferguson. Hey!
Hi! How the hell are you? Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. All right. Oh, right. Okay, fine, man, fine. It just died away quite naturally. Just as it would under real circumstances where they hadn't been coached by a professional warm-up comedian. I'm sorry for going like this a little bit. I just had some nuts before I came out, and oh, knock it off. No, I had some nuts and they're sticking, but you know when you get peanut butter and you rub it in your dog's gums? If you've never done that, it's awesome. Like, if your dog's giving you a hard time, and you're like, oh, it's like, hey, just go, like, have a little bit of peanut butter, and they're like... They're there for days. Check, though, your dog might be allergic to peanuts, which go... No, check, really, check. Check now, I'll wait. It's a great day for America, everybody. It's what? It's Friday, of course, hooray! Friday. All right, that's enough. Do you know why I'm excited? Not only is it Friday, but the big movie that's opening today, I'm very excited about, the X-Files movie. X-Files, its full title is X-Files, I Want to Believe. I want to believe they're not just doing it for the money. Well, it's been a long time since that TV show was it ended or cancelled? Either way, it's not on anymore. Mulder and Scully still look great, though. Do we have a picture of Mulder and Scully? There they are. They look fantastic. Do you know what I loved about that show? You know what I loved about the show? That Gillian Anderson was always skeptical. She was like, I don't know. Like, I know we found aliens last week, and then there was aliens the week before that, and the week before that, but I don't know if I believe in aliens. And there's like an alien behind her was like... And David Duchovny's like, look, an alien. And she's like, I don't see it. And the alien's like, all right, it wasn't exactly like that. But that's kind of... The X-Files aliens, though, were creepy, I thought. They looked like giant shaved squirrels. Do not ask me why I know what a giant shaved squirrel looks like. I just know. Do you know what a giant shaved squirrel eats? Shaved nuts. That seems fair. I know it's lame. I don't give a rat's ass. No. Clearly, if you've seen this show before, you know that's our M.O. Well, he clearly doesn't give a rat's ass. Why should we? Yeah, exactly. The X-Files, that's what I'm talking. The X-Files is always... you know what's popular with the conspiracy theorists? I don't like those. You know the people that they try to have it both ways. They say, you know, we didn't really land on the moon, and then they're like, there are aliens hiding in Area 51. I'm like, pick a side. You're either a crackpot or a nut job. Pick a side. By the way, there's a place up in Hollywood Boulevard you can get a crackpot or a nut job for $20. I want to believe. Oh, blah. Do you know Carl Sagan? Carl Sagan was a great scientist, a late great astronomer. You don't say astrology, that's different. Astrology is not the same as astronomy. Astronomy is looking at planets and going, oh, there they are, planets. Let's have a look at that, that's interesting. Astrology is looking at planets and going, oh, I know what you're thinking because I've seen a planet. Basically what I'm saying is that astronomy is a science, astrology is But I'm a Taurus, we always say that, so... I don't know, maybe that... I don't know if that's true. Anyway, Carl Sagan, the great astronomer, he said, wrote about the conspiracy theorists in I think it was his last book. It was called The Demon-Haunted World. And he said that people have a great thirst for knowledge, but it's always knowledge about crap. Like, they're always reading about, you know, the lost city of Atlantis, or Bat Boy, or something like that. All right, that's not crap, that's real. And he says people aren't drawn to regular science because it's dusty and boring and dominated by nerdy guys. Dusty, boring, dominated by nerdy guys. Remind you of anyone? Yes, that's right. Not yet. Am I talking about the X-Files? Yeah, no, wait. Now, David Duchovny from the X-Files was the very first guest on this show. I know. He's very nice, actually. He's lovely. He smells exactly like ranch dressing. I don't know why. Ask him. He does love good ranch dressing. Not cheap crap, good stuff. I'm like, oh, David. He's like, I know. I don't know where it comes from. I've always liked David Duchovny. He was in a series before the X-Files called Red Shoe Diaries. Do you ever see Red Shoe Diaries? Ah, you did, you pervy bastards. Red Shoe Diaries was a softcore erotica show. Erotica is what rabbits were having sex. No, it was on cable late at night, and I saw one the other night. I was looking for an erotica show. I wasn't looking for it, it just happened to be there. Busty Cops 4. It was. I'm thinking, I never saw Busty Cops 1 through 3. I'll never be able to follow this. Do you know what? Do you know, there was one that I saw on, I think it was Cinemax or something. They said the name of the movie was Boob Diner. And I'm thinking, you didn't even try. You didn't even try and put together. It's just like, what a guy's like, food and boobies. Well, Boob Diner, there you go. This is true, though. When I first got to Hollywood, I was offered a part in the Red Shoe Diaries. I know. Thought I'd get your attention. They didn't really want me to play a part, just kind of show a part. It was just a few lines. They said, you know, there are no small parts, just small actors. I said, give me a minute, I can make it a bigger part. Give me 10 minutes to watch Boob Diner, I'll be right with you. Now, the Red Shoe Diary show was produced by the same guy who produced 9½ Weeks with Mickey Rourke. Do you remember that film? Ah, that was sexy. Mickey Rourke blindfolded Kim Basinger. Is it Basinger or Basinger? I never know what to say. But, you know, the next time Alec Baldwin's here, I'm going to ask him. So... He'll know. She ain't coming, so he'll know. No, but in the... I'm sorry, Alec. Anyway, No, in that movie, Mickey Rourke blindfolded Kim Basinger. I bet Alec would love to do that. Oh, shut up! Right. No, he blindfolded Kim Basinger and then he fed her strawberries. And everybody's like, oh, that's so erotic. And I'm like, I don't get how this is erotic. How is that sexy? Ladies, if your man blindfolds you and feeds you, that's not sexy, he's gay. He's stalling. He's like, are you tired yet? Are you tired yet? We don't have to have sex, just finish the strawberries. No, come on, I love your shoes. Come on. If sex is done properly, you do not need strawberries. A couple of melons probably helps, but no strawberries. And maybe a kumquat. But other than that, all right, we'll be right back for heaven's sake. Welcome back to the big Friday night show, everybody. All right. We're very busy tonight. Do we even have time for an email, do we?
Yes, it's email time again. Put on your ganja, it's time to check the mail.
Yeah, we play that one on a Friday night because Friday night a lot of the kids, you know. Whoa. All right, look at the emails. This is from Christy in Buckhannon in West Virginia. I got it. West Virginia. Buckhannon, West Virginia. Only me, then. All right. You guys knew where Buckhannon was? You did not. I know you in Buckhannon, you knew, but that's different. Christy in Buckhannon says, what do you think of women on motorcycles? Well, I'm all for it. It depends on the woman, basically. I don't think that, that any kind of, it doesn't negate any other standards that I have. For example, if I am attracted to, let's just say, hypothetically, I would be attracted to large-breasted blonde women. Let's just say that. Right? If I saw a large-breasted blonde woman on a motorcycle, I would still be attracted to her. Do you see where I'm going? If I was not attracted to, I don't know, a man dressed as a lady, and I saw a man dressed as a lady on a motorcycle, actually, that's hot. So that's a bad example. I like women on motorcycles. All right, this is from Mark in Hatboro in PA, West Virginia. Hatboro. Do you think that's named after a guy? It's probably they made hats there back in the day when hats were popular. I got nothing. All right. Hi, Craig. What's all this talk about? It's not a documentary. Oh, well, you know what it is? I've been saying that, some nights I've been saying, hey, it's not a documentary, because sometimes when I say stuff, people are like, hey, Craig, wait a minute. And I'm like, wait, it was a joke. I'm not really attracted to large-breasted women with blonde hair, for example. I am. All right. Liz from Denton in Texas. She says, howdy, Craig. How very Texan. She says, howdy, Craig. Howdy, Craig. What are the requirements to become a writer for your show? Well, you may be surprised to hear this, Liz, but there aren't many requirements at all. In fact, when can you make it? No, it requires you have to go to Harvard, you have to... No, you don't. Let's see, this is from Lacey in Rockwell. Rockwell, where's that? Virginia? MD arguing? No. All right, Lacey says, the Terminator killed things, so wouldn't an ex-Terminator be a guy who used to kill things? You know, that's pretty good. Would you like to be a writer on the show? All right, this is from Kevin in San Diego, which is in California. I like San Diego very much indeed. It's very picturesque. I did a show down there in San Diego, and it was outdoors. It was. They had a comedy show outdoors. And they have this theatre, and it's right next to the bay. They have a bay there. They have a whole ocean right there. And they have the bay there. And I was doing this comedy show, and people would pay to come to the show. I don't know why, but they do. But people who have yachts or boats or stuff, they can just sail up and watch the show for free. And I'm thinking, those bastards, they can afford a boat, and they get the show for free. Some of these people only have cars who paid for their ticket. But the boat, and they went out there, and they're kind of piratey. It's the first time I did a show to pirates. Here, tell more jokes about wooden legs and stuff. Come on, what about something about treasure? I like San Diego, though. It's nice. Very near Mexico. Handy for Mexico if you're going to Tijuana. I saw a show in Tijuana. No, I can't tell you about that. It wasn't outside. It was inside. A very dark room. All right, Kevin in San Diego says, Dear Craig, I know that you have been taking flying lessons. When you fly, do you have someone serve you peanuts? You're missing the whole general aviation spirit there. You can't sit in a tiny little plane and have someone serve you nuts. Some of these planes are so small, no, never mind. I was once on a plane, wait till you hear this, this is a true story. I was once on a plane, I was going to Britain, and I was working for, I can't remember who it was, some big company. I think it might have been, of course it was CBS probably. Anyway, they paid for me to get a first-class ticket on the plane. So I get a first-class ticket on British Airways, and I'm sitting on the plane, first-class ticket, and I'm playing with this, you know, the seat that goes, turns into a bed and everything. And it was just fantastic, and there were like stuff to play with, and toys, and TVs everywhere. It was great. And then the stewardess came over to me with this little dish, and she said, "Warm nuts, sir?" I said, "No, I'm just happy to be in first class." We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Listen, you know they're making a new James Bond film? I would like to be the villain in the James Bond film, so I could just do this one. I want to do this. Welcome, Mr. Bond. Pay no attention to my red feathery thing. It's just a deadly sort of animal. You're right, I'd be crap in it. But there is a rumour that Sean Connery is very angry because he's not in it. He's not in the new Bond film, so he's making his own Bond movie and casting the most beautiful woman in Hollywood as his co-star. Aisha Tyler auditioned to be one of them. Take a look at this.
All right, yeah. There you go. Thanks for coming, Aisha. I'm Sean Connery, the only 007.
I know who you are, Mr. Connery. But yeah, I thought we were going to do this in a studio.
Oh, and we are doing this in a studio. This is a studio apartment.
Well, you're a pistol. All right. So why don't we discuss the character?
No, forget that. I want to learn more about you as a person.
Okay. All right. I graduated from Dartmouth College,
Okay, that's
and then.
enough. No. Put this on.
You know, I don't really think I need that right now.
No, but I do. It was worn by Pussy Galore, and it helps my little spy come in from the cold. I think you know what I'm saying there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
You know, though, I'm feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
Oh,
Mr.
don't worry
Connery.
about that. That's what this is for. Go on. Help yourself. Oh, you'll want a glass, of course. Yes, you're a lady. I'll pour you a small one. There you are. I'll take a wee sip myself. Well, there's the good stuff.
You know, it's fine. I want to keep things professional right now.
Oh, I like to keep things professional, too. Hang on a second. Hang on. I'll just fix it. Sometimes the automatic pillows get stuck in the genuine books. You're fired.
Look,
Sorry about that. Are you sure you won't have some of this?
I may, actually.
I know.
Yeah, why don't you go first? You know, I know you're a little older, Mr. Connery, but don't you think it's a little early in the day for a nap? Yeah?
Well, look, I'm no spring chicken. And if we're going to make the beast with no backs, I want padding to make sure none of the horns break off. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on. Ah! Oh! Okay!
I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
But there's no movie, is there, Mr. Connery?
Not for you, Tooch. No. But I'm getting all of this on tape, so do the other one and slap my face.
So that's what you're into, huh, Grampy?
Yes.
Being humiliated?
Absolutely, that's right. Once the swelling goes down, it's pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah?
Oh!
Well, you know what turns me on?
Oh, what, Mommy?
I really love Daniel Craig.
Oh, knock it off. Come on.
He's the best Bond ever. Sweet,
No.
juicy, blonde. He's even better than Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, stop it, you delicious bitch.
Wow. Okay, you're enjoying this way too much. I'm gonna take off. All right. See you later, Double O Baldy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, well, you get it where you can, basically, I suppose.
Welcome back, everybody.
Off you go, off you go. Off you go, I'm busy. There wasn't a real animal there. It's just a feather I was holding with a part of my body. I picked it up in a show in Tijuana. Anyway, never mind. No, do not. My next guest, my first guest, my only guest. My guest tonight, he's in the X-Files movie. X-Files, I Want to Believe. It's in theaters now. Take a look at this. Please welcome XZibit, everybody.
doing?
You know, I'm all right. I'm all right. It got a bit shaky earlier on, but I'm okay now.
Well, what happened?
Well, the show was going badly, but I pulled it back together. I don't
There it
think
is. I saw the feather.
The feather thing I don't think really worked. You know, it's trial and error. Trial and error.
Exactly.
Mostly error. I'm excited to see you in this X-Files, XZibit.
I know it would be in a perfect world that would work, but it wouldn't happen like that.
No,
it's just,
They didn't think
I got it the old-fashioned way. I slept with the director. No,
Nice.
I'm just kidding. No, I auditioned for it. I auditioned for it, and it was good because it feels good coming as a musician first into the transition of acting. It's good to go ahead and actually do it the way you're supposed to do it as an actor, not as pulling the strings or trying to get in that way.
You're going to have to do that anyway, though, the pulling the strings. You go to audition and the pulling the strings, and occasionally sleep with a director. I've slept with a director of movies that I've just enjoyed. That's just what happened. What about, were you a fan of the show?
Yes, I was. I love science fiction, so I was a big fan of the Twilight Zone and all that type of format. So when they added the X-Files to it, which brought the question between religion, science, and theories and facts. So it was good for me to be part of that.
Are you part of the conspiracy theory? Do you believe in all that? Are you a skeptic or are you kind of a?
No, I'm a skeptic.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, and if aliens and ghosts exist, then they don't come to the hood. You know what I'm saying? I feel discriminated against.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
I've never been, haunted. I've never been abducted. I'm feeling left out.
What about probed? Have you ever been probed?
No, that's in prison. That's prison.
Different type of thing altogether.
Penitentiary stuff.
Yeah. I like to think that there is something a little more out there. I want to believe, in fact.
Well, good.
Yeah, I know. You completely nothing at all.
Yeah, shameless plug. I like that.
No. Hey, do you think the Coveney smells a bit like ranch dressing?
When we were filming, I did smell Green Valley Ranch. I just couldn't tell.
I couldn't say the exact brand, but yeah, you've got a Green Valley Ranch.
I just smelled between takes, and
it makes you a little hungry.
I never thought to say, David, is that you?
Yeah. Well, you don't want to because you think maybe it's just an effect that's temporary around him. If you know what I'm saying.
No, I didn't know. I'll check. I'll ask him tonight.
Yeah. What about Gillian Anderson? What does she smell like?
Oh, I don't know. I never got that close.
Billy Connolly.
I was always chasing her or holding a gun at her. Never got that close to it. No,
and then you started.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
What? You didn't do what? What, chase her with a gun?
Exactly.
You don't need to chase people with a gun. That's the whole idea of the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run and you're like, I got a gun. I don't need to chase it. It'll reach you. It will reach you.
What am I thinking?
Yeah. It's a knife. You chase someone, man.
And I'm a rapper. You think I would know that?
Yeah, come on. You'd have thought.
Yeah.
Are you still doing the Pimp My Ride show?
No, actually, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
anymore.
man.
No,
come on,
no.
I love that show.
I mean, I'm glad. I mean, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people liked it, so...
Well, that's enough?
It was time to move on. I think once the show hit a certain, peak, it's kind of like you jumped the shark, we were getting there.
Oh, we've done that years ago.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, I saw the shark fin coming between my skis. Let me get off.
Are you going back to the rapping then? Are you working on anything?
No, I've never stopped being a musician. I'm a musician first. So, for me to continue to work on music, I think my fans are more interested in seeing me make quality material instead of try to compete in pop music right now. Because hip-hop is popular music, but now it's more, it has to have a certain taste and a certain girth and backbone to it. So that's what I'm about.
So it's taken you a while to write the new album then, basically?
Yeah, basically. Writer's block.
Yeah,
you read right through that.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it. It's just it's all right. Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah,
do you write or do you freestyle?
No, I like to write. I'm old school. Call it what you want, but I like to write. As a musician, the way I came up, your thoughts flow freely, but you make more sense and connect to the audience when you actually write it down and they can relate to it.
How do I get me one of them watches there? Look at
that. You got to record some albums, bro.
Yeah, really.
Let's get it done.
That's what I'm saying. That's nice. What is that?
Are
These all diamonds?
Yeah, it's a Breitling, and had it just redone.
That's a Breitling, but look, that's kind of like...
yeah, you know, it's,
well, look, that's kind of like, I need to know what time it is. That's like, I don't give a
yeah.
time it is.
No, this is, you know what time it is.
The time is what time I say it.
Exactly.
It's like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. No, that's good. So what about the other films then? Are you going to do other films? You're going to work on...
Yeah, I actually...
what about a comedy?
Well, I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Come on,
but you know, I like as an actor, I want, I respect the craft a lot. I want to actually, take small steps, and then when I'm ready for that position, I'll do it. But
what about with the Muppets? A Muppet movie?
No,
like that?
no. I want to still have a career after.
No, the Muppets are great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
The Muppets in Space, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? I don't know why not.
No.
What about the, right, you said you were old school. What about the new rapping that's coming out right now? Do you have any respect for that?
Well, I mean, respect is a big word, I'm concerned. No, I'm concerned. No, for new music, yes. I never knock, guys coming up, especially from what we do. They don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of opportunities coming from where we come from.
Right.
So, anybody that's doing something positive and doing something that's not going to potentially put them in the grave or behind bars, I'm going to support that. So, I mean, the new guys coming up, do they do the same type of music we do? No, not really. But I think, our job as musicians that kind of crafted hip-hop and made the world fall in love with it, is to give them information and give them support so that they can kind of do what they do and kind of keep that same movement that kept hip-hop alive,
so you're
into it.
You're not enjoying it much then?
No, like I said, I'm concerned.
I hear you.
I'm concerned.
My next guest is a singer and a songwriter. It's like a hotel and a casino. A singer and a songwriter. He's here performing The Guy Who Says Goodbye to You Is Out of His Mind. Please welcome Griffin House, everybody. Griffin House.
You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why they never work out. They make you cry, but the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind. Well, I've been down and I need your help. I've been feeling sorry for myself. Don't hesitate to boost my confidence. Well, I've been lost and I need direction. I could use a little love protection. What do you say, honey? Come to my defense. I'll stand up for you if it's what you need, and I can take a punch. I don't mind to bleed as long as afterwards you feel bad for me. And you give me all of your attention. I got deep desire and it needs quenching. I think that's pretty plain for you to see. Well, enough about me and more about you, 'cause that'd be the gentlemanly thing to do. I hope you like your men sweet and polite. I thought I was done with telling you, but I'm not nearly halfway through. I got a few more things I'd like to say to you tonight. So get ready. You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why they never work out and they make you cry, but the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind, out of his mind. You always did kinda drive me crazy, and it pissed me off 'cause I let it faze me, but I never wanted my time with you to end. Now I'm back in town for a day or two. Mostly I came back just to see you. I'm leaving now, but I don't wanna go. You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why they never work out and they make you cry, but the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Hey, you don't want to get into it with a cat that can do that. You know, what did we learn on the show tonight? Well, oh, you know what? I inadvertently might have mentioned that I am attracted to large-breasted women with blonde hair. Now, when I say that, I want you to know that that doesn't mean I am only attracted to large-breasted women with blonde hair. I'm also attracted to large-breasted women with dark hair. And large-breasted women with red hair and any color of hair at all. Bald women with large breasts. I'm actually, I got to be honest with you, I'm attracted to women with small breasts as well. Yeah, you're welcome, madam. Yeah, it's true. Look, you know, for me, it's actually not about the breasts. It is. No, it's not. No, it's not. Seriously, for me, attraction to a woman is more about, you know, the chance to have a good conversation. I'm kidding. Look, attraction is... I think what I'm saying is attraction is something that... Oh, sorry, there's a bit of sticky tape on my tie, which many women find attractive. I think attraction is a mysterious, ineffable thing. It's not something that you can actually say, well, this is what I like, and that's that. You know, well, some people can, obviously. But not me. And you know why? 'Cause I'm a slut. That's right. I'm a big old tramp. And you know how you know that? Because I have slept with directors of films that I've only just enjoyed. None of that's true. Some of it's true. We gotta go. Have a safe and lovely weekend, everybody. Good night. See you Monday. Good night.